Howdy folks, welcome to Let's Play the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy. Let the title screen play out here. Hey, there it is. This is, embarrassingly, probably my favorite Pokemon game I've ever played. It is a faithful recreation of the card game for the first 3 sets, as well as some other promo cards in it. But we'll just get into it so you can see what it's like. Alright. My name here is Will. You can also add level, which I think is kind of funny. Will is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. It's becoming a problem. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card game's greatest players. So these are kind of like the god cards, I guess. They're not that great though. Grandmasters are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Will visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason. Now, before I went to college, I thought this was absolutely ridiculous. Now I don't think that this is that ridiculous. Oh, why the rush, Will? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? So we want to inherit these, but we don't even know, like, the first thing about how to play the game? Sounds kind of like a lofty goal. So you two finally want to start playing the card game. Alright, I should also address how much of a money grab this game was to get you to want to play the actual card game. But as a friend who didn't have friends that played this game, this is about as good as it got. Dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. That's not true. Collecting cards can be pretty fun. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck. And now you need an opponent. Hey Sam, play with him for a while. Alright. Not with the professor for more than a minute and he's shoving me off onto one of his grad students. This is also quite typical. Ooh, what do we want to know? Nothing. I'm a bit of a pro. Yeah, let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. This is probably the worst part of the game, is this tutorial. If you don't do as I say, you won't be able to proceed, so listen up. Get your instruction booklet out. Oh, I think this game does a pretty good job of teaching how to play the game, though. Alright. I always liked the character profiles in this game. I thought it was a lot more engaging than what you got from Pokemon. Like Red and Blue. Which is what I am comparing this game to. Alright, so I'm going to try to skip through this as much as I can here. We need to start out with Goldeen, even though I do think Staryu is probably the smarter lead. Of course, we don't have all the information that Dr. Mason apparently does with this practice deck. Alright. Okay, good. Looks like Sam here only starts with one Pokemon. In this game, you win by 2 different things, either taking all the prize cards, or by knocking out all of the opponent's Pokemon. Prize cards in the trading card game are, I think, always just 6 prizes, but in this game, each opponent defines how many prize cards you play, so that the game doesn't take forever, and only the gym leaders in this game, and the Elite Four, if you will, actually have 6 prize cards. Oh, and your rival too. I guess he's a thing. This is... People complain about tutorials like in Pokemon games nowadays. This is the real pain. Machop, one of the early great base Pokemon cards here. Just that real quick 20 damage for 1 energy. Little overpowered. Alright, it's about to get knocked out, so we have to resort to evolving it. to keep it alive. This is a good plan. Colorless energy is a thing. Ooh, attach a psychic. Alright. Oop, there we go. And waterfall. Alright, looks like we're gonna win this battle in one turn. Or one more turn. Oh, you would find a new Pokemon. Always at the wrong time. Machop would be a great card if Hitmonchan in this game didn't exist. Although, I do think Machamp is probably one of the better cards in, from this era, at least in terms of this video game. Again, I don't have much experience playing the actual card game. I think my brother and I owned like all the starter decks that were out during that time. But, you know, we didn't play it too often. I think because he always claimed that I was cheating when we'd play the game. And that might have been true. I honestly don't even remember at this point. So this is the most experience I get with actually playing the card game. Oh, great. Well, this won't end too well for Seeking. Oh, great, Drowsy. Probably one of the less interesting cards in the game. The Drowsy line, just all of them in general. Alright, I missed half of what he said there, but I think he wants us to equip a water energy to Drowsy, which is just a dumb decision. We should be equipping it to Staryu to prepare it to evolve, but, you know. What do I know? Alright. Evening the playing field. Prize to prize. Again, the one thing I really just enjoy about this game, I think, over regular Pokemon is just the art. I mean, I know a lot of these are just from the actual card game, but they transferred so well in this this format. That really just kind of helps bring these Pokemon to life. Even though we don't get, like, you know, the cries or the ability to level up and things like that. But I don't know if that's really necessary to enjoy this game. Or to enjoy Pokemon. Alright, another Machop. Getting ready. Switching is a very underutilized thing in this game. It really will save you a lot. That or just using Scoop Up. Alright, we didn't get what we were looking for, but we can use a potion to help Staryu recover. Makes enough sense to me. It's gonna keep equipping water energies until they tell me I can't. As someone who does like using Blastoise in this game, it's kind of my strategy to just never stop equipping water energy. Youch. Oh, what are the chances? Alright, now we finally get Starmie. I think kind of a random fact that I just learned today, actually, is this Starmie has a move called Star Freeze. And to my understanding, this was actually originally a move in the games that was uncovered in one of the betas for Red and Green. So I'm not sure what it would do, what type it was. I think it was later replaced with Rock Slide, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Still sounds like a cool move. And I guess that's the other thing that I find so nostalgic about this game, is there's a lot of moves that these Pokemon know that aren't real Pokemon moves, but I don't know, it's more personal in a way. Like, this is what this Starmie can do. Alright? It doesn't matter what else it can learn. You know, it's not about knowing Thunderbolt and Psychic and Hydro Pump. It knows this. It knows Recover, and it knows a move that doesn't exist. Which I think is pretty cool. Alright. Get that big old lose over his face. Basically, that's how the game is played. Good luck on your own. Everybody always runs in place in this game, too. It's a little odd. Alright, we are not practicing, so sorry, Dr. Mason. I will not be listening to that. However, can you give me some cards? Okay, so I had cards, but I didn't know how to play. So I took at least one step towards wanting to actually inherit these cards. Otherwise, this kind of feels like it was on a whim. What kind of deck do you want? Ooh, I have to pick the Squirtle one. I've played through with the other ones. It's just the Squirtle one's the best. And I don't want to have to sit and grind in this game. Because when you beat other people in this game, they give you cards, but you do not want to rely on that. I mean, you will definitely spend all of your time just battling trainers looking for the one card that you want, which is always going to be a rare card, so it takes forever. This part of the lab here is the deck machine room. As you defeat different gym leaders, you can put in their medal, which are like badges, into these machines, and you can build their decks that they have in their area, or just some other custom decks that are themed to their area. Also, this is Aaron, I think. If you battle him, he'll give you booster packs of nothing but energy. So that'll be a thing that you'll want to do fairly early on. Otherwise, everybody else here looks the same and doesn't do anything useful. And here's the map. So there are 8 clubs here. The Psychic Club, which always kind of looked weird to me. The Fire Club, the Science Club, which as a young nerd, I was very excited about that. The Grass Club, Water Club, Fighting Club, Lightning Club, and Rock Club. Again, Lightning, because that's what it is in the TCG, it's not electric. And Rock Club, like I said. And then there are these 3 other areas. This dude's house, the Challenge Hall, and the Pokemon Dome. We'll be checking out the Challenge Hall eventually, and we'll be checking out the Pokemon Dome periodically, as you can just check your mail here to see if Dr. Mason sends you anything in the mail. But otherwise, you can pretty much battle these in almost any order that you want. However, I think I'm going to start with the Rock Club just because, I don't know, maybe I'm just stuck on Red and Blue and the idea that the Rock one's the first one, but that's generally how I've always viewed it. Wow, getting the Rock medal wasn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. What? It's you, Will. What are you doing? That's a deck. Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon cards? Uh-huh. What? I can't believe it. You, the legendary Pokemon cards? Ha 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 ha. Don't make me laugh. Alright, listen up. I'll teach you what it's about. To inherit the legendary Pokemon card, you must defeat the 8 Club Masters and get the 8 medals. Then you have to go to the Pokemon Dome and defeat all 4 of the Grand Masters there. There's no way you can do it. You might as well just give up and go home, because the legendary Pokemon cards are going to be mine. I already won the first medal. See ya, Will. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so Pokemon trading card game was already using clickbaity stuff way back when. At any rate, this will be the first episode here of Let's Play the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy. And I'll see you next time where we take on the Rock Club, and we'll see how far we get. Thanks for watching.